Years ago, I learned a sales process called tending the garden. It can also be referred to as the daily war. This is something that Garrett White teaches. The key here is that you are constantly maintaining the leads and the customers that you have. And this is going to be a weekly or a daily activity. I like to do it every Monday and every Friday, but the idea there is that you're going to follow through with contacting and reaching out to people, and it's going to be a kind of a nurture sequence that you do with your existing customers and your leads that you're developing. The goal is to know who's responding and what's growing versus what's taking resources and not developing. Because you want to trim back in the areas where you're not getting results, where they're consuming resources, but nothing is coming from that. But you're going to continue to feed and you're going to nurture the parts of the garden that are growing, the parts of the leads that are developing, the customers that are growing well. Principle called Pareto's law. The idea here is that 20% of your customers are making 80% of your revenue. Likewise, 80% of your customers are generating 20% of your revenue. And so, technically speaking, you want to trim away the 80% of the customers that are generating 20% of your revenue because they're consuming the resources that you could be putting into the 20% that gets you the 80%. So if you're looking to make more money or to get better sales, you want to look at that 80-20 rule, but at the same time, consider every single week how you're nurturing and feeding and growing the areas of your business and the leads and the customers that you want instead of where the resources are going in areas that aren't developing. So I hope this helps. I'm your Santa Barbara web guy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.